A powerful story now. Those who are addicted often lose their marriages and their families and their self-respect, but it's an addiction that rarely people talk about, and it can be just as destructive as alcohol or drugs.
Now tonight, a look at the problem of men addicted to sex. KOIN Sex reporter Mike Donahue talks with sex addicts. What drives them to this addiction? Well, it often starts with pornography.
No one is an island. A person's choices reach into the lives of others.
I was blind to consequences and the effects it was having on other people.
I could have lost my wife, I could have lost my kids, I could have lost my job.
So I packed a suitcase, gave him a list of things he needed to do, because we have 3 kids at home still that had activities, and said, I'm out of here.
In 25 years of counseling, Ted Roberts has heard many stories from the victims of sexual addiction.
I mean, I lost count of the number of divorces, the number of financial failures, it's just devastating. It's not innocent.
Roberts wrote an antidote to sexual addiction. Pure Desire is a book and now a movement. The former Marine pilot knows pornography. It was his obsession too. Playboy was his introduction.
Playboy is like nothing. You go on the internet, it's hardcore porn right out of the get-go. I would probably been eaten alive if that was around when I was struggling.
Studies show that internet porn accelerates addiction. Cybersex can hook you in 2 months, where magazines took 2 years.
Viewing of pornography is harmful because it is internal. It corrupts immensely your view of other people. It corrupts your view of relationships.
Relationships with women at work.
You know, how close I could get to look down their tops, and I started objectifying them as a person, you know, attractive or not attractive. It wasn't looking at their face, it was looking at, you know, from the neck down.
Men, we're pretty sick creatures. We can say we love our wife and look at pornography and see nothing wrong with it.
It makes you doubt yourself. Like there's something wrong with you.
Pure Life Alliance, which offers small groups for men only, also provides groups for wives, ex-wives, and fiancés who are suffering a hidden hurt.
A community of trust, confidentiality, anonymity that provided me what I desperately needed, and that is to be known.
Blake Williams coordinates FMO groups on the west side of Portland. A recovering sex addict himself, Williams says men seek help only when their pain level gets high enough.
They, in essence, need to get to a place where they are so out of control that the consequences have gotten so extreme that it breaks through that wall and that barricade of denial and delusion.
Losing the intimacy with my wife, the relationship, knowing that I was about ready to lose everything.
I faced possible criminal charges. Everybody that I was in any way involved with was hurt at one level or another.
An FMO success story, Rich Moore and his mother went public with his sexual addiction. Abused by a family member at age 4, Moore began having sexual fantasies in the 7th grade.
I was struggling sexually. Eventually, I did the same thing that was done to me. I abused a family member.
Moore served his time and remains a transparent member of an FMO group. He remarried and is a dad again.
The whole object is not to get him to stop his behavior. The whole object is for him to begin to experience healthy sexuality.
For once, I'm beginning to think that I perhaps could be a good husband.
And a group of men to walk me through this so that I can feel like, you know, I could be in ministry again. God can use me.
I can relate to what they're going through, and I know that there is help for them, and that there is healing.
Mike Donahue, KOIN News 6.
Now, our website, KOIN.com, will connect you to more information about Pure Life Alliance and its for men only groups.
It's so great to do a story and show the positive result that can happen at the end if people ask for help.
Yeah, and like we said, more of it out there on our website. If you need help, know someone who does, go to KOIN.com.
All right.